Welcome back to Cooking with Aidan, Part 4. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. I definitely did. But today we're taking another route, kind of, and we're going to be making pizza. Okay, so what we'll need is, I bought this in the store. It's store-bought pizza dough, but it still works. I got pizza dough, pepperoni, pizza sauce, and then you're going to need flour for your pizza dough to not stick. You're going to need cheese, but my cheese is in my fridge. You're going to need a rolling pin, and you're going to need these kind of like grate kind of things. I have these circular ones made for pizza, and it's good because it basically has air circulation and stuff. And then you're going to need a mat to make your pizza on. Okay, and then I have scissors to cut the dough, but yeah, you can do whatever you want. You can use a knife. Okay, so let's get started with it. There you go. You got the pizza, or you got the mat. So, right, today I'm making 3 pizzas, one for my sister, dad, and I. So, it's going to take a while, but I'm only going to show you one. And then, actually, before we do that, take these grates away, put them to the side. You don't need those right now. What you need is your flour, because this dough is extremely sticky. So what you want to do is you want to flour your surface. Give it a good amount of flour, spread it around, spread it around. Then what you want to do is flour your hands. You put your hands in the flour, you see that? They're nice and floury. And then you do it same over here. Flour your hands. All together, you got the floury hands. And then you want to get your dough out of the bag. Bag might not have been the best idea, but it is what it is. And you're going to try and take it out of the bag. Just get as much as you can. Very sticky, like extremely sticky. Okay, you got that. You're going to like ball it up. Ball it up into a nice ball. It really isn't that nice. You're going to put it on your floured surface. Rub it around. Get all the flour on there so it becomes less and less sticky. And then, for extra measure, pour some more flour on there. Roll it around. You want to get this not sticky. Okay? So now that we got this, I'm going to cut what I think would be a nice pizza. No more than that. And you're not going to want too much dough. Like, that seems good. Because you're going to want to make the pizza very thin. So I'll cut 2 other balls. And a little more. And this is only for lunch. If it's like dinner, if it basically depends on your preference. You can make more if you want. You got one right there. Okay, so we got our 3 balls. I'm going to put... And then you want, actually, before I put them aside, you want to flour all of them. You're going to use a lot of flour, or a good amount of flour. You don't want these things to be sticky. Put one there, and we're going to use this one. Okay, just this side. Start making like a ball shape. This pizza's not going to look exactly like a pizza, because it's not going to be perfectly circular, but it's going to look relatively good. Alright, now you want your rolling pin. Okay, you're just going to start rolling it out. Actually, before I do that, more flour. Flour your dough, flour your rolling pin. Smooth the flour out, and we roll. Keep it rolling. And then, to get it in a better shape, start moving it with my hands, stretching it out. Slower if you want. Kind of start stretching out. You're forming that crust. And again, you want a thinner pizza. I'm trying to make it as thin as I can. As you can already see, you can kind of let gravity do it. As you can see there, it's already falling. You just let it fall. It's getting thin. You're getting that crust going. It's getting thin. Just kind of twirling it around again, forming that crust. You can have a thin crust, thick crust, it depends on your preference. I don't really care, but some people do. See that crushed? I'm gonna smooth it out a bit to get more dough. Flour it again. If it ever feels like it's getting sticky, just keep flouring it. Roll it out. Flip it to get flour on both sides. You're just kind of palming it, make it bigger. Oh, got a hole in my dough. If you get a hole in your dough, pinch it, smooth it out. I'm gonna use my roller a bit more. Again, you can make it bigger if you want. I'm gonna do it slowly to get it flatter. Okay. Turn it. Wear an apron if you want to. It's your whatever clothes you're wearing, you're gonna get flour on, so just be prepared. But you should be fine. And actually, I'm not gonna say that yet, but I will eventually. Flip it. Keep doing that. But now what I like to do is I like to put it under my hands and just stretch it out with my nails. Use my nails, make it slow, flip it. You just stretch it out. Stretch it out. You can't really see it, but you stretch it out. Keep flipping while you're doing it. Feels kind of cool too. Okay. Alright, and keep rolling. Whoop. See, the dough's starting to stick to the rolling pin, so we're gonna need even more flour on the dough. See, the surface is so like floured that the dough doesn't even stick when I do this. It's like moving around. That's what you want. And again, this happens with everything, but make sure you wash your hands before you do this. I washed my hands before I did this. Just make sure you do. Especially if you're doing other people's food, which is exactly what I'm doing. And this is going to take a while. So you want to get a size about, let's see, over here. About the size of the grate. If you have a bigger grate, this seems almost there. But this would be a good size pizza if you, yeah. So, just keep doing that, and yeah, so that seems about good. Now what we want to do, we'll flip it over, get there, and then we want to transfer it to our grate, because you don't want to transfer it when the toppings are on, you want to do it before, so the toppings stay on when you transfer. So, right now you have it on the grate, that seems about a good size. Stretch it out if you want. Don't stretch it out too much. So you got that. So, one sec. So, now we're going into, that was loud, we're going into the sauce. So you got our sauce. And with mine, it's just a peel can, and then keep that there. So you got your sauce. And you're going to take a relatively big spoon, it's big. Take a spoonful, spread it, and kind of twirl it around like a spiral. Make sure every part, except for like the crust you want, so you want to form a crust with it, is covered. So like here, I don't like much crust. I like mine pretty covered with sauce and cheese and stuff. So, yeah. So just keep twirling it around, giving the sauce a good, giving the sauce land. So then that should be enough. Twirl it around. If you have a little bit too much sauce, which I think I do, take it, put it back in, and then just keep twirling it. And then when that seems enough, put your sauce to the side. And if you want to put it back in the fridge, which you probably will, you're gonna want to just put saran wrap over the can and then put it in the fridge. Okay, so now we we will get our cheese. I use mozzarella. I would use mozzarella. You can do whatever you want. You can use whole slices of mozzarella. I like using shredded, but it's really your preference. There we go. Open the mozzarella and just start giving the pizza some cheese. Pushing it around, and you can leave sauce like showing. It's up, again, all of this is up to you. This is basically a make your own pizza, so I can't tell you what to do. So you keep doing that, and then when you think you have enough cheese, just stop doing the cheese. I'm gonna put a little bit more. And then, yeah. And then you can just stop here and put it in the oven. But what I like to do is I put pepperoni on my pizza. So putting some pepperoni. And then at this stage, you could have like pre-prepped sausage already cooked, but the sausage has to be cooked. And then you just put it on there. You can even put bacon. I'm just keeping it simple, but you can put whatever you want on here. It's your choice. So put it on there. And then that seems like a good pizza. So now I will see you when I'm putting it in the oven. I still have to make 2 other pizzas, but I will see you when we put it in the oven. I almost forgot to say, when you're putting it on the grate, make sure you spray it with like a spray, like a non-stick spray. I'm gonna go get mine. We use just cooking spray. It works, and you basically just want to spray the grate. I'm not spraying it now because I haven't put toppings on, but you basically just want to spray it. Okay, our 3 pizzas are now done. As you can see, right there, 3 pizzas. Okay, so you guys, from my past videos, you know how to set your thing, but today we're going to be putting it on broil. Putting it on broil, and then you click start. Since I have 3 pizzas, I'm going to put it on both ovens, but it doesn't matter which oven. Put it on both, and you don't even have to wait for it to heat up. You can immediately just put them in. Got the pizza, throwing it in. Sorry, we're back. So put this in the lower oven, and then since these are the smaller ones, you can put the other one in there too. So you have both of those, and then you put them in there, and you're gonna periodically check up on them. So every like minute or so, check on them, because crust and cheese are gonna burn very easily, and you don't want a burnt pizza, so you're gonna want to check on them frequently. And I will see you when they're done, so I can teach you how to cut them and put them on a plate. Okay, so now the pizzas are almost done. So now I'm just gonna show you what we need for the next part. You need a pizza cutter. Pizza cutter looks like this, spinny. You need a metal spatula, a cutting board, and however many plates you want. There's plates right there, you just can't see them. So we'll take our pizzas out. Open up your oven, take the pizza out, put it right there. Take the other pizza out, put it right there. And these, I did forget to spray, but hopefully they'll turn out fine. So you're still gonna need the oven mitt. You're gonna hold this, kind of just get it under everywhere you can. Again, this is much more complicated, but basically, I'm going to end it here. But basically, you're going to want to do that, get it onto the cutting board with tongs, and you're going to cut the pizza, and then transfer it to a plate. So, this is going to take a while, so I'll see you in the next episode of Cooking with Aidan. Goodbye, thanks for watching.